Well. Good afternoon, YouTube. This is Daily Stoic with your host, Jeffrey. Spring is in the air, McCabe. I know it seems crazy to say, but you can feel it. The days are a touch longer. The sky looks a little like sunset and sunrise. You can just sort of feel the spring in the air. Then, lo and behold, I just checked the weather. I think next week we're 2 or 3 degrees, some rain. Might still have a few weeks to go, but I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones. All in all, I mean, if you live in southern Ontario, we had a lot of snow this last, 2 weeks, but we don't really get winters like we used to. So it's not all that bad. Excuse me. Just waking up from a nap. I got to work nights tonight, so I'm going to try to knock this Stoic off and get it uploaded. Oh, excuse me, stomach's not happy with me right now. I had an omelet and then went straight to a nap. Not a good idea. Anyways, as always, we're reading the Daily Stoic, 366 Meditations on Wisdom, Perseverance, and the Art of Living by Ryan Holiday and Stephen Hasselman. The book is tattered and beat up. I think it gives it some character. Shows that it's been some places with me. It's actually my second copy of this book. I lost my first copy on the beach to a bunch of wild geese. Funny story. If you weren't there, you missed it. Anyways, if you don't know what Stoicism is, like I say every single time, get out of here, go Google it, do some research, see if it's something that speaks to you. To me, ancient philosophy stood the test of time, about controlling your emotions, about being able to be at peace with yourself, and only concerning yourself with things that are within your control, and using your reason to choose what that is. Today is February 21st. We're going to get right into it. Wish not, want not. Remember that it's not only the desire for wealth and position that debases and subjugates us, but also the desire for peace, leisure, travel, and learning. It doesn't matter what external thing is, the value we place on it subjugates us to another. Where our heart is set, there our impediment lies. Epictetus Discourses 4.1-2-15. Let's see what the modern day Stoics have to say about it. Surely Epictetus isn't saying that peace, leisure, travel, and learning are bad, is he? Thankfully, no. But ceaseless ardent desire, ardent desire, if not bad in of itself, is fraught with potential complications. What we desire makes us vulnerable. Whether it's an opportunity to travel the world or to be the president or for 5 minutes of peace and quiet. When we pine for something, when we hope against hope, we set ourselves up for disappointment because fate can always intervene, and then we'll likely lose our self-control in response. As Diogenes, the famous cynic, once said, it is the privilege of the gods to want nothing, and of godlike men to want little. To want nothing makes one invincible, because nothing lies outside of your control. This doesn't just go for not wanting the easy to criticize things like wealth or fame. The kinds of folly that we see illustrated in some of our most classic plays and fables. That green light that Gatsby strove for can represent seemingly good things too, like love or a noble cause, but it can wreck someone all the same. When it comes to your goals and the things you strive for, ask yourself, am I in control of them, or are they in control of me? That's a good one, right? Because as I was saying yesterday, I think it was on yesterday's Stoic, I listened to a thing and it was like, to be Stoics, not just to not be upset about the bad things, but not be overly joyed about the good things, not overly concerned about all the good things in life, to just be sort of slow and steady, to be not wanting anything. I've also, haven't read it lately, but I got into Tao Chi, I think it's called. It's like a Chinese religion, I believe. And that's a tough one. That's essentially like, we're nothing, you be nothing, you just be still and everything will attract to you. And that's what that kind of reminds me of. Like, don't want a lot of things, don't desire a lot of things, just be happy where you're at. It's tough though, because you want to have goals and you want to have ambitions, you want to do things, right? So that's kind of what they're saying is like, don't freak out, I guess, if you don't get it, or don't want it so bad that it distracts your your peace, right? Peace is something we should strive for. See, and even in saying that, it's like, should we desire peace? It is what it is, and it's going to be what it's going to be. Everything happens for a reason. So whatever you're going through. And emotions, man, are tough to deal with. Like, give you an example yesterday. I chased a guy, not chased, but I followed a guy off the highway, man. I'm on the red hill, and this guy comes in, like, I look in my mirror. I'm doing like 95 on the 80 part in the fast lane. I always like try to take the fast lane. I hate the red hill highway, by the way. I think it's one of the most reckless highways I've ever driven on. I try to avoid it if I don't need to be on it. Anyways, this guy, I'm talking, I don't know where he thought he was going. We're in moderate traffic. There's nowhere to really go. Like, a car length ahead of me is a car. This side's full of cars. He's zooming in and out, I guess. I didn't see him, but anyways, he come right up behind me. And I'm talking like, I was like, oh, shit. I thought he was going to hit me. And then he's trying to, like, he's poking his little car beside here, beside there. And as soon as I could, I moved over. And he almost hits the guy in front of me. And I'm like, what are you doing? And then, boom, cuts me off. Boom. Now we both get off on King Street. I followed him for a bit. I don't know what I was doing, but I couldn't control my emotions. See? It's not, you got to think about it, practice it. He pulled a Yui. He pretended like he was turning and then pulled a Yui. So obviously you could tell I was following him. I don't know what I was going to do. No idea what he looked like. Don't even know who it was. But I need to, driving is somewhere where all of this stoic shit's gone out the window. You know what I mean? It's easy to get frustrated when driving. So, but it's something you got to think about, right? Even in those moments of anger, those reactions, how do you stop that? How do you, don't overreact. Don't get too angry, So, and that could be with even the good things, your good goals in life. Like, I want to travel the world. I need to travel the world. I don't know, it's a tough one. This is one of those ones where I'm like, well, I mean, it's good to have goals and wants and all that stuff. So, but it says, to control it within reason. What is in your control? Only do what you can. So, but that is your Daily Stoic. I got to get ready. I'm working nights all weekend. Shout out to all my shift workers. I don't like nights, but nights are kind of a good vibe at work. I don't know how to explain it, but I hate them. I hate working nights. I don't like staying up all night. But we all got our job to do in life, and this is mine. So I love you guys. Have a great weekend. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.